I've had lots of teachers in meditation in my life, and so people who are enlightened, who spend a lot of time in a monastery and have really lived this kind of a life of building up all this self-regulation, aren't necessarily good in relationships. So, in fact, some of them are terrible. As soon as they get back into a relationship, they have the same problems they had when they left off, which is maybe 14. And because people are difficult, when you go live with another person, all bets are off. Things are happening that are impacting us like I said, at lightning speeds, coming through all these sensory gates that we don't even realize. And suddenly we're thrown for a loop because I don't know how to do this with you. I know how to do this by myself, thinking of you. But when I deal with the real you, you're hard, you know? And so therein lies the difference. Um, you have to be in relationship to learn that. You can't be in a cave learning it, reading a book, learning it. You can't, go off into a pit stop learning something you can only learn by doing. As difficult as it is, and as failure prone as it is, right? That's why people end up just getting pets, because people are just too hard, you know. So yeah, it is something that we're not thinking about here, along with all other things, that nonsense that you got to love yourself before you can love another, which is bullshit. That we're self-made people, which is always bullshit. It's just nonsense. The hubris and the narcissism of the human primate, I alone, right? And that we pay a price for, because we don't belong then. We don't feel like we're average, which is a good thing. We don't feel like we're part of everything, part of everyone, you know. We're either above it or below it. And so we pay a price for this rugged individualism idea. And we betray our own biology. We are dependent creatures. We are herd animals. We do pair bond in herds. We're interactional creatures. Just take interaction away for a long time, and you see, a person goes nutty, right? Why is solitary confinement cruel and unusual if it lasts too long? Because our minds are not Disneyland. We're not meant to just be sitting in our thoughts. Carl Jung found that out in 1914 when he tried to be alone in his little cabin, and he started having psychotic features because of it, right? So, we gotta just wake up and realize who we actually are and work with that instead of trying to pretend also, otherwise. Um,